Welcome to Michigan in Focus, powered by thecentersquare.com. This episode features a piece by Center Square Michigan reporter Scott McClellan, headlined, quote, "Coal, Natural Gas Keep Michigan Warm During Freezing Storm," end quote. Here's the story. Days of freezing temperatures and falling snow have knocked out power for more than 150,000 Michiganders and canceled school in multiple districts. The Detroit Public Schools, Livonia Schools, Plymouth-Canton Community Schools, and many other districts canceled school on Tuesday and Wednesday. The storm tested Michigan's infrastructure that is ranked worse than the national average. Michigan aims for a 100% renewable energy by 2040, but renewables often fail to provide constant energy during negative temperatures when the sun doesn't shine and the wind doesn't blow. As of January 16th, the Mid-Continent Independent System, which manages high-flow electricity across 15 states and the Canadian province of Manitoba, shows the following energy sources keeping Michiganders warm: were coal at about 38,500 megawatts, natural gas at about 29,000 megawatts, nuclear at about 9,800 megawatts, wind at about 20,500 megawatts, solar at about 2,500, and other sources providing about another 1,800 megawatts. Jason Hayes, Director of Environmental Policy at the Mackinac Center for Public Policy, said the recent winter storms that struck the Midwest, quote, underscore the practical challenges of Michigan's quest to rely solely on renewable sources, end quote. Hayes wrote in an email, quote, warnings of frozen wind turbines highlighted the vulnerability of these energy sources to extreme weather conditions. Michiganders need reliable energy that isn't dependent on cooperative weather. We're currently seeing places like Hawaii and Alberta deal with the negative effects of a heavy reliance on wind and solar. It's only a matter of time before Michigan is next, end quote. Governor Gretchen Whitmer has called for Michigan to become a national leader for clean energy. Whitmer said in a previous statement, quote, these bills will help us make more clean, reliable energy right here in Michigan, creating tens of thousands of good-paying jobs and lowering utility costs for every Michigander by an average of $145 a year, end quote. She also said, quote, getting this done will also reduce our reliance on foreign fuel sources while protecting our air, water, and public health, end quote. One reason, some say, for population loss is Michigan's regular infrastructure problems, ranging from road pavement quality to unreliable electricity causing frequent, long power outages to outdated water infrastructure such as sanitary sewers, stormwater, and flood control. The Citizens Research Council of Michigan report said efforts to attract residents from other states are, quote, stymied in part by poorly maintained infrastructure, which is generally worse than national averages and surrounding states, end quote. A previous report estimated another 270,000 people will leave the state by 2050. The report found Michigan's population growth is 1/3 of the national average. Listeners can keep up with this story and more at thecentersquare.com. This podcast was made with the assistance of AI technology. Please subscribe and thanks for listening.
Enjoying our podcast? Your reviews help other listeners find our show. Please leave us a review on Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you listen.